Hey guys, so today is the Lord's Day. Today's Easter. Jesus has risen, okay? And in celebration of this fine holiday, we are going to be
tier ranking my fictional boyfriends.
I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Originally, it was gonna be my anime boyfriends. But then I was thinking, I was like, your girl has literally so many boyfriends, I can't exclude them. Like, I have so many boyfriends, I can't just exclude them to anime. You know, like, there's so many mediums of boyfriends that I have. Let's just get into the video because this is gonna be lengthy, I can already tell. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tiers. So number 1, soulmate. This is like peak, okay? If you're in soulmate, only like max 3 are going in soulmate. I'm just telling you right now. You can only have a couple soulmates. Like, let's be honest, you know, okay. Besides the point. Second tier is husband. So like not soulmate, but like husband. Need I say more? Committed relationship. Backup husband is like, okay, I don't like you as much as my husband's, but like if my husband like died
or like got with another lady or something, if he like cheated on me,
then I guess I'll take the backup. The fourth one is I can your love interest. So I guess that means we're an item. This is literally exactly what the title says.
Some characters, it's so weird because it's like, they're my fictional boyfriend, but yet I don't want them to end up with me. For example, I'm thinking of Inuyasha. I'm like, listen, like, you two in the show are soulmates, and I want you guys to get together so bad, but like, I low-key also have a crush on you, but I'm just gonna like mentally, spiritually, I am your love interest in the show.
Does that make sense? I hope it does. Next category is silly and goofy because I swear to God, some characters are just so funny that I develop a crush on them. So you'll see quite a few of those. The next category is like we're just in a casual relationship. Like you're just eye candy, or a little fling, like we're not committed. I'm not like obsessed, but like I was obsessed with you enough to put you on this list. You know what I'm saying? Under that is I'm basic. So like again, I'm not obsessed, but you're still my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people might have you as their crush, but like I don't care, you know? And under that is a very specific category. You are a mass murderer. I made this category because a shocking
amount of characters fit in this category.
Some characters fit in this category, but I'm not gonna put them there. Most characters that fit in this category will go there, but that doesn't mean I don't love them. It just means they like maybe might have committed genocide and might be serial killers. You know. So let's start. So I don't know how to make tier lists. So we have all these like question marks. Just ignore that because I don't know how to remove them. And we're cheap. We're using a free tier list. Okay. Get with it. So number 1, we have Buggy from One Piece. Now, if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't, and if you don't need to get it. I'm putting him in the silly and goofy category because he's silly and goofy. If you watch the show, you know he's silly and goofy. That's it. He's just silly and goofy. Next, we have Captain America. Specifically, not really Captain America, more like me using Captain America as an excuse to put Chris Evans in this list. We're just gonna put basic because doesn't everyone have a crush on Chris Evans? I think they do. If you don't, you need to work through some things maybe.
Because like, do you see him?
I don't know. Let's move on. I'm blushing a little. I'm blushing. Right behind him, we have Rohan. Now, if you don't know Rohan, he is from JoJo.
He might be a little fruity, but
again, he's so funny, so unhinged. He might have tried to kill some kids, but he's still funny. He's still iconic. For him, I'm also putting him under silly and goofy because that's just him. No, okay, this one's gonna be hard. Next, we have Zoro. Now, he for sure is making it into the husband category. Soulmate, like, no, but you know, he could be if my soulmate died. You know, maybe backup soulmate if that was a category. Next one, we have Ezra Fitz. I threw in a few oldies. Like, this was my fictional crush in like 4th, 5th grade. And I'm looking back at it now and it's extremely concerning because,
Pursuing a minor when you're a teacher, electric chair.
but he's hot, so he gets a pass for that. So, you know, since a lot of girlies had a crush on him back in the day, I'm putting him in I'm basic, but I could make a category that does say pedophile. Next, we have Law, husband. Again, he honestly could go into soulmate because he's a little bit above Zorro, but I'm gonna put him in husband. He's going husband just because.
Need I say more? Emo, mysterious, tall, dark, handsome. You're going in husband.
Next, we have Mr. Cheater here. So Joseph, I used his little, you know, picture when he was a little baby, you know, when he was a little younger.
Is he hot when he's older too? Yes, like zaddy, okay, but
You know, we're not trying to have a problematic age gap relationship. Like, he's better looking when he's younger, and I don't like to think of him when he's older because he's a little cheater, like cheating on his wife. Like, no. But he's just gonna go into casual at best because, you know, I had a little crush on him when I watched it, but it was very short-lived. You know, that crush is not long withstanding. You know, we're not getting married.
I don't hear any wedding bells ringing.
Next is Sanji, soulmate, period. Okay, I'm actually blushing a little bit. I was saving this category for him. He's my soulmate, period. Belongs with no one else. Yeah, it's definitely a result of mental illness, but
What are we gonna do? Like, he's my soulmate.
he's my soulmate. I cannot say more. I cannot say more. This video is gonna be interesting. I'm literally blushing. Next we have Kakashi from Naruto. Now, again, I'm putting him in casual at best, only because I haven't seen that much of Naruto yet, but when I was watching it, I was getting a little bit of a little crush on him. So yeah, so very casual, but I see the potential. So that is why he's going there, because I see the potential of our relationship in the future. Next, we have live action Sanji. Why did I make 2? They're kind of different, that's why, like, I put 2 categories for them, but I put the live action Sanji there too because he just adds new elements to the character and just is spectacular at playing Sanji.
Is his hair disgusting in the show? Yes.
His wig is vile, but he really plays the part well, so he's going in soulmate. He did it. He emulated Sanji, okay? I gotta give creds, you know? Anyway, let's move on. No, we have Jotaro. So I was watching JoJo with my friend, and man, if you don't watch anime, you're gonna be like, this video sucks. But I was watching anime with my friend, and you know, we started part 3, Stardust Crusaders, and I was like, who is this man on my screen? Now, mind you, he is a child. He is 17. However, in the next you know, part, he isn't. Besides the point. In the next 3 parts, actually, he's not. Besides the point. But I was like, oh my god, he's kind of attractive, and he's also very unhinged and mysterious and just funny. Like, doesn't care, doesn't give an F. I don't know, but he's going in backup husband only because, well, no, he's going husband. He's going husband because I have other backup husbands that could be backup. He is like, I love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going husband. He's going husband.
Oh,
Next, we have Gojo. Oh my god, husbands. Frick, we don't have any backup husbands right now. Oh no. This ain't good. He's going husband just because, again, like, sarcastic, funny, strong, gorgeous, loyal, funny. Need I say more? Do you see those eyes? They pierce through your soul. You can feel them in your soul. Okay, anyway. Next, we have Weather Report, casual. We'll put him in casual. Next, oh my god, this is so many boyfriends I have.
guys, I'm so popular. I just have so many boyfriends.
Next, we have Lloyd. This will be backup husband. Backup husband for sure. Again, spy, strong. He's kind of funny, not gonna lie. A cutie patootie. A father. Takes care of his daughter. Okay, so he's going in backup husband. You know, he's not as iconic as the husbands, but he would be a great backup. Great backup. He can be with your, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if something happens, I'll take him as backup. You know, anyway. Next, I put in Alex from Red, White, and Royal Blue, the movie. Now, I have the book.
I didn't read the book.
I started the movie.
I didn't finish the movie.
However, this is one of the hottest men I've seen in my life. Literally like gasp. He's attractive. So I'm putting him in on basic because I think a lot of people agreed with me on that, but he's purely going there just because he's hot and like funny. So yeah. Next we have Aaron. He's a mass murderer. Now,
He did commit genocide.
and I did, actually while watching the show, I did tweet that I hated him multiple times. It's a love-hate relationship. It's a love-hate relationship between us. Like, he's done so many bad things, but like, it's like, I just like still can't not love him. And like, after seeing the ending, you're like, ugh. I don't know. You have to watch to know, but you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
I'm saying that a lot this video, but like, you know.
It's true. Now, he could go into like I Can Your Love Interest because I do ship him and Mikasa. However, I don't relate to Mikasa like that, so that's why I'm just putting him in the mass murderer section. But I do think he'd be better with her, but like he's still my boyfriend, you know. Next we have Anthony from Bridgerton season 2. I did not finish season 2, but every clip I've seen with him in it has promoted him to boyfriend. So he is going into on basic because I think all the girlies think that. Like, I think every girly agrees, you know. Enough said. Every tweet with him on Twitter goes viral. So next up we have Reagan from Mob Psycho. He is silly and goofy. He is silly and goofy. Now, he could go on backup husband or even husband, but however, he's so silly and goofy, I'm putting him in silly and goofy. But just to make it clear, pretty much all silly and goofies could go into the backup husband category. So let me make that clear. Love Reagan. Father
to middle school children. Anyway.
Next we have Tengen, and this one is casual at best. So the reason I'm putting him in this list is because when I watched Demon Slayer, my friend had claimed Rengoku, so I was like, shoot, we are down like an anime boyfriend. Like, who am I gonna pick to stand from Demon Slayer? And then Tengen came on the screen and I was like, yep, that's the one. Now, does he already have 3 wives? Yes. So that's why it's casual. Like, he's not my husband. He's not my backup husband. He already has 3 wives to worry about, but he treats them very well. So that's why it's going in casual, because I still love him. He's still very attractive. That's it. That's it. That's it. Next we have Mako. Now, if you are emo, if you are mysterious, if you're like angsty, you're probably my favorite character in this show. So he honestly, he's going in casual, but I do love him. I really do.
He's kind of annoying though, but you know.
Then we have Howl. This one is again going in on basic. I think every girly who has seen Howl's Moving Castle, it's just love at first sight with him. But like, he's not husband because, you know, he should be with Sophie. I see that, but you know, I still love him. Next, we have Finnick. Silly Goofy. Silly Goofy because he is silly and goofy. He is also dead. Next, we have President Snow from the Hunger Games. I'd like to jump on bandwagons. And this was a bandwagon I proudly jumped on. I was watching the movie Getting Butterflies. He is like a psychopath. And I know the whole movie, it's his villain origin story, but I was the whole time, I was like, oh my god, girl, like this is so cute. And then at the end, he had to ruin it, obviously. But like, I saw the potential. I saw the potential in him. I could fix him. I feel like that should be a category. Maybe we should make a new category. So yeah, he's going there. I'm trying to think if there's another I could fix him in here, but I stand with all my choices so far. Next, we have Toji, casual at best. He's purely hot. That's why he's going in casual at best. Next, we have Ace from One Piece, silly and goofy. Because like, he's not really husband material, but he is silly and goofy. So it'd be a fun little fling. Husband-wise, no. I think he might smell. Next up we have Jacob Elordi from Saltburn. I am basic. I know I'm basic. His character in the movie isn't even that spectacular. It's purely just because he's attractive that I'm putting him in the I'm basic. category. Like, that's purely, like, he's just attractive. Like, what can I say? Any movie he's in, I'm gonna develop a crush on the character. So that is that. Next we have Inuyasha. This one is specifically why I made this category, is Iken your love interest, so I guess that means we're an item. Him and Kagome, period, end game. Like, they should be together. No one else should get in the way of that. And, you know, I don't want to get in the way of that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be happy for my girl and also have a little crush on you at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just gonna like live vicariously through Kagome and all will, you know, work out. It'll be fine. Next, we have a oldie but a goodie. We have Raphael from Jane the Virgin. He's going in backup husband. He's going in backup husband.
He is a father, okay? And he is wealthy.
And he's attractive. So I think backup husband is a good, like, category. Like, he'll be there. You know, I'm like, he'll be reliable. Like, he'll be there. We don't need to think about Jane. It's just me and him. Yeah. Next, we have Jon Snow. Need I say more? Need I say more? This one's tough. This one is tough. I'm gonna put him in casual just because, like, I'm not obsessed, but when I was watching the show, I know I did have a little crush on him, and more than a little crush on him, but, like, you know, it's casual. We have people higher in the hierarchy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll have to go there. Next, we have Sokka. He's silly and goofy. He is silly and goofy. And yes, I am 20, but when I watched the show, I was a minor, okay?
So I had a little crush on him. Yes, I did. And it was okay for me to have a crush on him, okay?
So no coming for me, okay? It was an age-appropriate crush, okay? Anyway, next, Flynn Rider. I'm very basic. Like, I think every girl had a crush on Flynn Rider as a kid, and low-key, you know,
I still do.
I want to see that live-action Rapunzel movie. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see who they cast. Anyway, we have Hisoka, who I used to call Hisaka. I got my boyfriend's name wrong for a while there. He's a mass murderer. He could also go in silly and goofy. However, let's be realistic here. In real life, he would just be considered a psychopath. But he is so silly and goofy, and he's so funny. And, you know, that's why he's on the boyfriend list. He was one of the OG boyfriends from anime, so he's staying on this list. Yes, he dresses like a little clown, but he's like a slay clown. Like, he might be a little fruity, but I don't care. Like, it could still work. Like, it could work. Enough said, okay? Next, we have Megumi. Now, again, he is technically a minor in the show. However, if you look it up on Google, I believe he's actually, he's a year older than me.
Like, if you look at his birthday, he's a year older than me.
So technically, when I'm watching the show, I'm watching past events of what has happened. So technically, that's an age-appropriate relationship right there. So I'm seeing the potential there. He's very emo, like, mysterious vibes. The potential is so there. So that's why I'm putting him in casual. However, he could easily be promoted to backup husband so easily. Next, we have Jeremy Gilbert from Vampire Diaries. This I put in here because I just needed to explain myself. This was a very short-lived crush when I watched the Vampire Diaries. We're not really, you know, on a basis like that anymore. And you know what? He's not really silly and goofy, but I'm gonna put him in the silly and goofy category because his character is silly and goofy. Like, he's like so dumb and stupid that I'm putting him in silly and goofy. Does that make sense? But next up, we have Justin Foley from 13 Reasons Why. He's going into the husband category. I have never gotten over this crush.
Ever.
And yes, he is dead. However, I am allowing dead, the deceased, into the husband category.
I will live with you in heaven if heaven's real.
Me and him, we're like this. We go way back. We go way back to 2018, okay? Does he have, you know, flaws? Yes. Actually, you know what though? I'm putting him in I could fix him. I take it back because you know what? I could fix him. You know, he might be an addict. He may have made some mistakes. He might have been a bad boyfriend. I could fix him. I'm telling you. I could fix him. That's it. That's it. I don't even need to explain myself, because if I tell you how I could fix him, then you're gonna try to fix him and you're gonna steal him away, and No. Next we have Levi from Attack on Titan. He's actually going into the backup husband category because he's not like husband tier. However, whoever wrote his character, what? He's just amazing. Like, him and Law from One Piece have the same voice actor. It is completely possible I am just attracted to their voice. There's something about mysterious emo characters. Like, so that's why he's going there, because, you know, he would be a great backup husband. He'd be very protective. He could fend off Titans. He's a little funny too, you know? Enough said. Next we have Damon from Vampire Diaries. He is going into Unbasic. I initially had a crush on him in the series and was always Team Damon, but honestly I think I'm more Team Stefan now. But I'm still putting him in Unbasic because I think most girlies are Team Damon. Next we have another Justin. So this is Justin from Wizards of Waverly Place. This is also going into casual at best. I think we wouldn't last. I think we would be extremely incompatible because we are both eldest siblings, low-key control freaks, competitive. It wouldn't work out. We would break up in under a year. But a little fling would be so fun, you know? A little enemies, maybe enemies to lovers.
Like competition, you know, I could see something there.
So that's why he's going casual. Next we have Spencer from iCarly. He's going into like Goofy because he's slaying Goofy. And yes, we have a crush on him. Yes, we do.
I feel like I don't even need to explain myself. He's a great older brother. He makes spaghetti tacos. He helped with Carly's future. He's an artist. Like,
that's it. Like, that's enough to win me over. I don't know. Next, we have Timothy Chalamet in Dune. Now, I wanted to put just Timothée in here. But, you know, this is a fictional character, you know, tier list. So we had to, you know, pick a fictional character. And I realized I actually haven't seen many of his movies. When I saw Dune 2, my heart was thumping a little bit. Like, I honestly, like, I go back and forth with... I can't speak, guys. I'm so flustered. I go back and forth with Timothée because I'm like, no, he's not cute. And then I'm like, well, he actually is cute. And I swear it's like when I see him in character, I'm like, oh my god, I love you. So I think I'm putting this in I'm basic because, you know, every girly pop loves him. But him in Dune and Dune 2, he's just spectacular. Literally, like, I'm actually like still in that phase a little bit. So that's why he's going there. But I do love Timothée. I do love Timothée. But you know who I love more? I love Tom Holland more. Yes, I'm picking Tom Holland. He's going the backup husband. I have had a crush on Tom Holland and Spider-Man since the movie came out. Okay, so I'm an OG. Okay, that's why he's going in backup husband. He's backup husband. Like, I don't even need to explain why he'd be a good husband, because again, he can protect me. He's funny, like, all this stuff, whatever. And, you know, he's cute, okay? Next up, we have Stefan. Again, this one is going to go into casual. Now, I'm putting him in casual and not basic because, again, I think the more popular choice is Damon. But yeah, we're just in a casual relationship. I think he would be backup husband if I had watched The Vampire Diaries recently, but it's been a while. So that's why he's, like, lower, but, you know, he could be promoted if I watch it again and get obsessed again, you know. Then we have Theo James here. Now Theo James in general is just attractive, but right here, this little pick I picked is him as 4 in Divergent. The Divergent series are some of the worst movies cinema has ever seen. However, they got that casting right. You know, they said, we need someone hot. We need, who can we find? Who's gonna bring the audience? Who's gonna bring the teen girlies in? And Theo James was the right choice. And he's gonna go on backup husband because it's been a while since we read the books. But, you know, he was cute in the books or whatever. And he's just so attractive that he's going a backup husband. Like, he would be casual, but, like, his attractiveness is
literally putting him in backup husband.
Yes. So next we have the little pink-haired guy from JoJo.
Every time I see this character, I think to say Anastasia. It's not Anastasia. Like, why am I thinking of the makeup brand? It's like Anastasi, Anna something, okay?
Doesn't matter because you know, he's going into I can your love interest, so that means we're an item. Him and Jolene should have been endgame. You know, you could fight me in the comments about that, but I think his pursuit of Jolene was so iconic. And yes, he, you know, was in prison, and yes, he probably has killed people, so he could go to the mass murderer category. But like, they're just so cute together. Like,
and I just love that he's obsessed with her and she like doesn't care about him at all whatsoever.
So yeah, I love, but like not for me, for Jolene. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be in a relationship with him, but like, you know, she can. Next we have Mordecai. This is the one I put in because I just had to own up. I had to fess up to it. I had to fess up to my sins. I did have a little crush on Mordecai as a kid. This is a deep, dark secret, but it's true. And because of that, I'm putting him in silly and goofy because he's silly and goofy. I don't know why I had a crush on him, but like,
I did, and I have to put it there. I have to own up to it. Like,
he was on my fictional boyfriend list, you know? And that's just that. And the last one, we have Zuko. Now, you know, I'm just gonna put him in, I guess I'll put him in casual. I guess I have a lot of casual boyfriends here, but like, because like, I love him, but I love him more as a character and less as a boyfriend. You know, I feel like we'd be besties, maybe. I mean, you know, obviously casual boyfriend and girlfriend, casual fling, maybe a situationship. He should be with, you know, May, you know, that's how things should be. So if we're looking at the list, I'm curious as to what the results were, because this makes a lot of sense. This actually makes complete sense to me because honestly, like, Sanji is soulmate, but like my backups to my soulmate would be Zoro, Law, Jotaro, or Gojo. And then my backups to my backup would be Lloyd, Raphael, Levi. Why am I about to say? I'm just about to say Tom Holland, to be honest. And 4, Theo James. And like, yeah, everything else is making sense. Like the silly and goofies are making sense. The I'm basic category is making sense. Casual. I didn't think I'd have so many in casual, but the thing about the casual category is like, if I'm in an era of like watching the particular show that they are in, like they could easily move up, but like, you know, they're casual, you know, we're just in a casual relationship. That's why, like, we might be on and off, you know. Yeah, I'm confident with my list. I honestly, this is very cathartic to do, so I really recommend doing one of your own. So that is the video. Those are my boyfriends. I really have a feeling I'm forgetting some. I really do think I am.
I know I'm missing one and I can't remember.
This is like a vision board, so this was worth it in the end. Like if I can manifest someone in my life like these people, except the mass murderer category, then we're good.